Welcome to Get the Look. On this episode, we focus on the coolest and the most versatile version of silk that can be worn in the summers. We are talking about silk blends. Silk can be mixed with several yarns to create a wide array of silk blends. Owing to the soft texture and sheen that silk adds to this cocktail, the fabrics drape beautifully. And that is precisely the reason why many designers vouch by this fabric, making it a top runner for the fashion runway.
Actually, my favorite fabric is silk, and actually a silk mull, because I love the organic texture and yet it's got shine, yet it's very it's even if it crumples, it's got a beautiful vibe. So it's my all-time favorite. I use it in every collection of mine.
We're doing a lot of silk, so it is very organic in nature. It's very skin friendly. It has a propensity to be very light in summer and very warm in winter according to the weight of the fabric.
On this episode, our subject is someone who has never grown out of her pajamas. She claims she has zero sense of fashion and wants to start from scratch. Let's meet her.
Hi, I am Srishti. I am 34 years old. I teach English language and communication skills. I love reading and love backpacking. I've always grown up as a tomboy, so that attitude still reflects in the way I dress. I evidently have no sense of styling or dressing. If you were to ask me which pattern goes on what fabric, in what garment, what design style, I have no idea. My favorite items in my wardrobe, my pajamas and my tees. And most of the occasions and functions that I attend, I feel out of place. So I'm trying to figure out how do you strike that balance of wearing the right clothes according to the occasion and things like that. Sometimes I feel that I just don't get taken seriously, and I feel that's because of the way I dress. My aim is to look as sexy as I can on my best friend's wedding. I'm still single and I want all eyes on me. Yeah, I think it's high time I changed this whole jhalla tag that I have with me.
Well, Srishti, I know lots of girls like you who grew up as tomboys. But don't you worry, because on Get the Look, we will help erase all the doubts and impressions on your mind. First things first, our task is to find you the right designer. A quick browse through the internet brings me to the latest trends on the runway, and there's one designer who is big on her contemporary designs in India. She is Payal Singhal. Quick jotting down of the brief, we need 3 outfits. One for the Mehndi, one for the Sangeet, and one for the wedding. Time to call Payal and hope she agrees. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Payal. Well, that was Mumbai-based designer Payal Singhal. She has agreed to curate a wardrobe for Srishti as she attends her best friend's wedding. I think Payal's creations will work perfectly for Srishti's personality. I've briefed her and I can't wait to find out what Payal is planning.
Hi.
So Payal, what is the USP of your clothes?
So I think the USP of the Payal Singhal garments is something like which women from all over the world can relate to. It's meant for the jeans and t-shirt generation of girls. It's something which is kind of global in appeal and yet Indian in essence.
What is the most underrated thing in fashion?
The most underrated thing in fashion is, I think, accessories, your shoes, bags, jewelry. I think those are the key elements which make or break a look.
And what is the most overrated thing in fashion?
I would say airport looks. It's suddenly become like a big deal, and I don't understand it because usually you just dress for comfort when you travel.
What does handloom mean to you?
I think for me it's really important. It's keeping our tradition and our culture alive. It's like a part of our heritage, and in terms of fashion, it is the backbone of Indian fashion.
Silk for you is?
Silk to me is heritage, culture, tradition. It's one of the most beautiful fabrics that we work with.
So are you ready to dress Srishti for her BFF's wedding?
Yes, absolutely. Let's do this. Ambika told me that Srishti doesn't like to dress up too much. She's like a real tomboy. She hasn't upgraded her wardrobe since 7th grade. she's attending her best friend's wedding and she wants to look feminine and girly. So I'm getting her some key pieces which are comfortable to wear, which are wardrobe builders, and which will help her look feminine and be like the belle of the ball. Then I think for her, getting into a space from being like a tomboy to going into feminine Indian wear, silk would be the best place to start. So we're working with some silks, and we're also giving her really lightweight like silk mull. So I was really keen on giving her one of our most iconic prints. I'm thinking, like this is a really cool silhouette. It's got a pocket, so it's got this little, edge, you feel comfortable in it. Great to cover hips. It's an anarkali kurta, which is like cropped in the front and long at the back. So you have this whole feminine thing happening, and in the front, it's like, almost like wearing a t-shirt. And it's a total eye-catcher silhouette, so I think she'll love it. I want to kind of fuse two outfits, so we've got this Asiya lehenga where I'm going to take the choli, which is a crop top, and the signature print dupatta, and then kind of mix it with the maheen pant, which is basically a petal dhoti. Again, I think it's a great silhouette for her. It's like wearing a crop top and pants, and yet it's beautiful and feminine with the printed dupatta. So for the third silhouette, I thought that she must have a skirt. Again, it's great to cover the hips. And this one is in a beautiful silk mull. I love the volume on it, cinched at the waist. And then we're going to mix and match it with some like contemporary pieces. So Ambika, I'm sending you a bag full of clothes and love. And I hope Srishti looks amazing in these at her best friend's wedding. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Payal. I'm sure Srishti would look like a stunner at her best friend's wedding. Now, Srishti is also an avid traveler. She loves reading. And she did mention another concern. She feels that people don't take her seriously. And I have the perfect solution for that one. They say eyes are the window to the soul. What we wear over them reflects our personal style. It's time to find Srishti glasses that signal confidence and seriousness. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
So Srishti, meet Sapna Binani, and this is the manager here, Hemant.
Hello.
Now we have a very interesting task at hand. Srishti has always wanted to wear a pair of glasses but has been unable to find a frame or a lens that she is 100% comfortable with.
Tell me something more about you, Srishti.
I'm a teacher. I read a lot, which means not only books, paper. I have electronic addiction, which means I'm constantly looking at one or the other screen. Apart from that, I love to travel. So I always thought that maybe glasses would be the right solution to both these problems.
We'll definitely help you choose the best frame and the lenses here. And Hemal will take over and he'll explain the details to you.
Great.
Let us try this.
I think they're very cool, but I think they do age her a bit.
Okay.
I think it's quite cool because just because it's transparent, it has an oomph to it.
More than that, because of this transparent look, your face is more visible than the frame.
I quite like this.
I would like to recommend you lenses which are extremely good and work well. How much time do you spend in outdoors?
I make a lot of journeys to the hills, so which means I'm quite exposed to the sun most of the time.
So Hemal, why don't you suggest the light management lenses?
So these are the Crizal transition lenses, which gives you a UV protection from the front and the back.
So are you talking about photochromatic lenses?
Yes ma'am, exactly, but these are not the ordinary photochromatic lenses. It's adaptive lenses which are not only about dark to light but also everything in between. Let me show you how Crizal transition lenses work.
This pretty much provides a 360-degree eye care solution to you, keeping in mind your busy schedule. Amazing.
Yeah. You get additional benefits of Crizal in this.
Which are scratch resistant. It protects from harmful blue lights, which are smudge resistant.
Have you found your dream pair as well as your dream lens?
I think I found my glasses.
I guess I'm going ahead with Crizal transition lenses.
Yeah, of course ma'am.
Wonderful. So I think they will get busy working on your ideal frame and your ideal lenses. As for me, I need to pick out some more accessories for you to ensure you get the look.
Cool.
Eyewear done. Time to focus on another essential accessory, the handbag. Wise fashion choices are all about making one challenge oneself, and picking up an eclectic bag is the easiest way to do that. Small, surreal, cool, architectural, here one can find bags for all reasons and seasons. Now, when we talk about destination weddings or weddings in general and you're planning your wardrobe, it's very important to plan not only your clothes but also your accessories. You can't go accessory hunting last minute now. So let's focus on the bags Srishti should carry for her best friend's wedding. I reckon for the mehndi, one of these bags would work very well. Perhaps this one is really cute for the day. It has a handle and it can also be worn as a crossbody bag. Perhaps when the music takes over and she needs to be on the dance floor, she can make the clutch into a crossbody. This bag, I think it's extremely cool. And if you look closely at this bag, it has an inbuilt bar. For the wedding, how about some bling? I think these two are very cool, understated and not too blingy, yet blingy enough. And I quite like these bags as well. Each of them is a statement piece, a conversation starter. Well, we've shortlisted 3 bags for Srishti. On that note, we hit a break. And up next, she meets our beauty host to complete her Get the Look experience.